Starting off with the only thing that really signifies to people that aren't Tesla fans that it's a Plaid is the Plaid name. Now, I prefer the Plaid name over the Plaid symbol that from the original Plaid launch date was supposed to be the Plaid symbol from the movie Spaceballs. That's the reference if you guys didn't know. And I also, preferably, since this is a January 2022 build, I prefer these taillights a lot better than the new refresh on the brand spanking new ones that started coming out mid-2022. And of course, I wanted to start with the back of the exterior because obviously this is what the combustion fanboys see the most, is the Plaid taillights. Now, coming around from the vehicle and coming off from the side here, obviously it's got a wider stance. It's kind of hard to see, and again, I don't have like a super professional camera. This is just a 4K GoPro, but you can see this fender just sticks out. And usually on high performance cars, sedans, you know, race cars, that means business. They put that out because of the fender flares, and that means business. And these are the 21 Arachnas that come with the car. The calipers are painted black, as you can see in there, and they kick up rocks like crazy. It's 295 30 ZR21 in the back, and coming off, you know, into the front, it's a little bit meatier of a tire with 265 35 ZR21. Like I did mention already, I'm gonna get the 19s, and especially with the white seats, this is what drew me to it, because I had my Model 3 before from the early days of Detroit Tesla, and it was just pretty much just a gorgeous looking. The white just really pops, the vegan leather, the blue, and I really, you know, at first wasn't a fan of the black rims, but I actually kind of like them now, especially when you kind of clean up the tail, you know, the tail lights and the headlights as well. They look super nice, and it's super, super stunning, especially when you have the windows down. It's a definite eye catcher for somebody that likes premium sedans. But again, we haven't got to the performance part yet. People just don't know the performance of this vehicle. Now, coming to the front of it is a really, really nice look, sleek look. Obviously the Tesla symbol. A lot of people kind of complained online of when the Plaids came out, a lot of different reviewers that I watched, that, you know, before on the old Model S, that they had this trim piece that would go around the car here, and it was, you know, chrome, and then they had the chrome rims, and the door handles were chrome, you know. But now everything's blacked out except the Plaid logo that's on the back and the Tesla tees on the front and back of the vehicle. I like it. Yeah, I mean, I like it because if it was blacked out, the combustion fanboys wouldn't see what, like, put 40 bus lengths on them. So, you know, on top of that, you saw that the door handles, they came out, they're presenting, self-presenting, they work all the time. I've never had an issue. I shut off the setting at home when I'm in my garage and I park it, so I don't have to worry about them, you know, coming out and all that fun stuff just randomly every time I walk by the car to maybe get something from the garage or just grab something I forgot in the car. Now, here's my first negative of the video with the exterior. Now, the exterior, like I already mentioned, these are big 21-inch rims and tires, right? And they kick up rocks. I installed these mud flaps myself from Tesla. It helps. You can't really see it, but I'm going to zoom in here on the side. Like most performance cars, you can kind of see it's already making these rock chips. Now, I'm going to get this whole repainted part of this door and get this PPF, because this joke of a PPF that they put here from Tesla didn't cover the big parts. Now, there's also a part of me with that negative that I actually kind of like, because then when people check out the car, it's kind of like battle scars. They know that this thing means business when it comes to performance, and it's just absolutely wild. And on top of that, I love how it's one, you know, glass piece on top of here that goes across, makes it really nice. And of course, I like the little carbon fiber spoiler touch, and of course mine is not coming off, so good quality there. Now, overall, from the exterior, finishing up this portion of the video, the build quality is pretty good. I mean, everything pretty much lines up. There's a couple things that are, you know, kind of like misaligned here and there, but you know, this was a used car, so it does have a few scratches here and there. I'm planning to get a lot of, you know, the hood repainted and a couple other things that came with the car that Tesla is going to take care of, because outside of their used car warranty and, or I guess you could say standards, and I'll get into that in another video. But overall, the build quality is good. There was a small problem with this trim piece that comes up. It pops out, as you can see. However, that's gonna on the to-do list to fix. Again, it's a used car. It's not brand new. I know some of them brand new have those problems, but they have gotten a lot better. So overall, I like the exterior. I like the way it looks. I like how they blacked out the trim and the door handles and everything, and especially with the white and black and interior of the carbon fiber. That is awesome, and the way it looks. And of course, the blacked out cameras, if you guys didn't know, it's a camera. So onto the interior.